I'll show them to you guys. All right. The characters. Where do I get them from? Character shop. That's right. Okay. Yeah. Here's where you can buy all the different characters. The SRG is the most expensive. It's about 10,000. The main difference is, I guess, here's one difference: the prices. SRG, of course, costs more. SRG, the main difference. When you get the SRG, look at that. You can see a bunch of skin. So she's not very camouflaged. That's the number one thing I see is camouflage. As to someone, this guy right here, the SAS, he blends in Kinabalu. Maybe the Spetsnaz, he probably blends in Shanghai. That's the number one difference between all the people you can choose, all the characters. As for stats like running around, like if the SRG has a faster speed by default, I've seen reports that that's not true at all. That's what someone said. I don't think there's definitely not a significant difference, but I believe that there is no speed boost for the SRG. Um, People do say the SRG is harder to snipe. Like if you're scoping the SRG and you're trying to snipe her, she's harder because they say she's thinner, but her body just looks a little different. I've seen stuff that say she has the same hitbox as the guys do, where your bolts will count in a certain rectangular area. I don't know. It's kind of difficult to explain over the mic, but yeah, that's what I've seen. She just looks a little harder to snipe. I There is one thing you could do, of course, to clear up the camouflage issue with the SRG, and that is buying like the cap, the gas mask. Dang it. I never buy items. I'm not good with this. The long sleeves, that'll definitely help you out. See, that covers up a lot, especially if you're looking at the back of her. Uh, she could probably blend in pretty well. So, really, the only reason I would buy the SRG is if you buy armor, because the other big difference. I've got a phone call, so let me check that caller ID. Unknown name, unknown number. Not gonna answer it. Sorry if it's one of you guys. Sorry, but never mind. Yeah, let's look right here. Um, wait, where's it? Wait, yeah, okay. The clan BDU, I guess, 1 to 2 special point bonus as compared to the SAS. Okay, I guess that's the same. Yeah, I don't even buy items. I'm sorry, I don't know, but there are differences. They're somewhere around here. Um, yeah, here we go. The helmet. User takes 13 to 18% less headshot damage compared to everybody else who is 10 to 15%. So if you're someone who already has all the money you will ever want and you don't want to make any more SP profit and you just want to buy some armor, I'd go for the SRG. Might as well. But you're gonna lose some of that camouflage. Um, yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for the character question. Let me look over my notes. Okay, yeah. Um, and the next question is, how could I explain how to set up a Teamspeak or Ventrilo server? Well, first let me say this: I I am not able to download the servers, so I'm sorry. I did not actually create my own and be able to explain it there. The reason for that being is because I have very limited space on my computer. So I am, trying to get rid of as many programs as possible, and downloading those would take up more space, and I know I would not use them because I use other people's servers. I don't have to host my own. But yeah, and just to prove that, like I recorded this entire episode was it, like 3 days ago, and I go back, to convert all the files, upload them, and I only actually recorded 20 minutes of footage because because I ran out of space. But it's cool. Don't worry about it. Anyway, yeah. What you need to do though is for TeamSpeak, or Ventrilo. Basically, you could just go to Google.com and Google the word TeamSpeak or Ventrilo, whichever one you like. They're both very great programs. They both, they both work fine. I've used both. I some people, say Ventrilo sucks. Some people say TeamSpeak sucks. They prefer one or the other. I really don't know why. I mean, they're both the same program. They both produce minimal lag as long as your computer can handle it. Oh, I shouldn't say that because on poor computers, it's really gonna mess you up. But yeah, definitely, if you guys can get that stuff, do it. But yeah, Google TeamSpeak or Ventrilo. I know the TeamSpeak website is goteamspeak.com, and then you're gonna want to go to the download section on both of those websites. I think whatever Ventrilo is. And what you're going to need to download is the TeamSpeak server application or the Ventrilo server application. And to get people to connect, like your friends, they need to download the TeamSpeak or Ventrilo client application. And it should be really easy to set up. I don't think they're very difficult at all. But I know TeamSpeak has forums that you can ask. Everybody's got so many people have these TeamSpeak and Ventrilo that you can pretty much just ask anywhere, like on the EG forums, and you're guaranteed, I bet, to get a response from somebody helping you out, because everybody uses them. And yeah, the TeamSpeak's Go TeamSpeak has its own forums to help you out. They have a few guides, I think. It should be pretty simple to set up, but yeah, TeamSpeak's great. Just let me say. Yeah, if you can do it, improve your communication, get to know your teammates better, and it makes games that much more fun. Like, just half the game is just hanging out with people. Not in this game. You can't really meet too many new people, but I used to play a game, SOCOM 2, all the time on PlayStation, and half the fun of that, everybody had a microphone. So half the fun was just getting to know people, meeting new people from everywhere. And the people who had no fun were the people that didn't have microphones, the very select few. But definitely get it if you can. You don't even have to have a headset to use it. Like, you can set it up and say you're commanding your team, and you have tactics. You want to give them orders every game, and some of your team members, they don't have microphones. That's cool. They can just get on there and listen to what you're saying, and it'll come through their speakers. So if you guys don't have microphones and you have somebody trying to give you orders, it's definitely going to help you out in clan wars or whatever you're into, tournaments, whatever. Definitely get it. That's what I go for. And that pretty much concludes all the questions. I hope I answered them all. I hope I didn't leave anything out. I did a really, really good episode Friday. It was probably the best one I ever made. And I would have gotten an award for it or something. No, I'm just kidding, but just messing with you. But yeah, I have been getting a lot of AK questions recently for some reason, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and maybe play a game and explain some stuff with it. I don't use it, but I'll do that right now.